Hey, what's going on, everybody? Lego Dude here. Today we have the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Dark of the Moon Soundwave. So there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we will take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have Soundwave. Very nice image of, very nice CGI render of Soundwave. His Studio Series number 51. His name is Soundwave from Transformers Dark of the Moon Transformers. On the side of the box, we have Soundwave and Laserbeak. On the other side of the box, we have Soundwave. He is a deluxe class, a class A deluxe, a deluxe class A, and a class A de lujo. Up top, Transformers Dark of the Moon. On the bottom, words and a barcode. On the back of the box, you have your product shots, officially licensed by Daimler, and some stuff about licenses. And along with a brief by Soundwave and Laserbeak await orders from Megatron. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Soundwave. And he's a pretty good looking Dark of the Moon Soundwave. Does roll decently for a deluxe class figure. And for comparison, here he is with the Masterpiece movie, Bumblebee. And here he is with pretty much the only comparison that matters. Here he is with Leader Glass, Megatron. Now, as far as accessories go, he only includes one, and it's Laserbeak. So we can take a look at Laserbeak's details. We got, and he's made of this soft, bendable plastic, so you can sort of bend him in whatever way you so choose. And his legs are on a hinge joint. Very nice details on Laserbeak. There we go. And the way you store Laserbeak on the vehicle mode is that you just fold the legs back, and there's a tab. And on the roof there's a slot. And on the roof of the car mode there's a slot that just plugs in right there. And for a quick comparison, here we have Laserbeak with Igor. Came with the Dark of the Moon Megatron. So that is pretty much it for the vehicle mode. Well, actually, let's take a look at the details on Soundwave himself. So you get the nice Mercedes logo. Very nice. There you go. Got a nice Mercedes logo on the back, and he does have the Mercedes logo on his tires. And on the bottom, you can see his head. Well, that is pretty much it for the vehicle mode, and I think it looks pretty nice. So, turning to the transformation of Soundwave, you're going to want to take this section right here, pull this down, flip his head out, take the side sections of the car and just untab them. Now, you're going to want to move this section right here back so we have clearance to tab this in. Busy. Alright, and then we just take this section right here, tab it in. And then we have some arms. Well, then we'll work on these later. Untab the backpack. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. This is a very crucial step here. Now, when you first get this figure, it's hard to do it without popping these sections off. I mean, I have popped them off a couple of times, but I'm able to do it correctly most of the time. There we go. And then you just tab in his waist. Just fold in this section right here. should tab in. Take the legs, split them, fold out the feet, and the feet should, and then there's a little tab right here that the feet will, that will tab into this section right here. There we go. There's a leg all done. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Alright, there we go. Now we're at the home stretch. So, I'm going to take this, fold it down, flip out the hand, close this panel up, fold the arm down, and fold that panel down. Put it on the other side. Alright, there we go. And we're done. There we have Soundwave. If you stand up, it is robot mode. Oh, last thing you gotta do is you gotta shift the head back. And he's a very good looking Dark of the Moon Soundwave. I overall prefer this look better than the Human Alliance Soundwave. So let's get in close here on that head sculpt right there. Very nice head sculpt there. Okay. Oh. There we go. Let's just take a look at the details right here. It does have a backpack, but it's nice and compressed, so hopefully it won't bother you. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint, so it can move around. The arms can do a full rotation at the shoulder. Arms can move out that far, move inward that far, bend at the over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, rotation at the bicep, and the hands can move a little bit. Legs move forward that far, back that far, outward that far, 90 degrees of bend, almost 90 degrees of bend at the knee, actually over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And there's no foot or toe articulation. That somewhat limits posability, but not by much. And, of course, let's talk about how you store laserbeak on the robot mode. So, you see that bar right there? Well, on laserbeak's feet, there's like a little clip design, and that should just clip on right there. And there you go. Laserbeak is nice and stored on Soundwave. And let us not forget the included base of displayage. Basically the same one that came with Dark of the Moon Megs, but it is smaller. A very nice display option if you want to take advantage of it. Just readjust the camera here. So let's get this guy back into his vehicle mode, shall we? So, first thing you're going to want to do is untap the feet, just fold them in. And this tab, and then just take the, okay, there's a peg here and the tab here that will go into this port and this slot. Just going to want to line all that up and just plug them together. And that's the back of the car mode. Now you're just going to want to, now, in order to get these two tabs to last longer, you're going to want to pull backwards instead of downwards. There you go, and just tab all that into the back of the car. Tab out all that into the backpack. And now for these sections right here, you're just going to want to fold it down, rotate it around, and tab it in. Laserbeak. Now, shift the head forward, fold this panel up, open this panel up, slip in the hand, and then just tab that in. Same thing on the other side. Now his arms have been formed into the side of the car, so you're just going to want to shut this down, and then there are two clear tabs that these two slots will plug into. There we go. Mix up a nice side of the car. There we go. And last thing you're going to want to do, well, actually, the second and last step is you're just going to want to take the head, just feed it to that little gap right there. It should pop in through the other side. And last thing you're going to want to do is just put the hood together. And there we go, Soundwave back in his car mode. And then what you can also do is you don't have to do this, but I like to, is take Laserbeak, perch him right on the top of the car. And there's Soundwave back in his car mode. And I think both modes look pretty nice, in my opinion. So I can do my outro. So there you have the Studio Series Soundwave. Overall, a pretty nice looking figure. Definitely an improvement off of the Human Alliance Soundwave, in my personal opinion. And this is Lego Dude saying, I will see you later.